The fight week is almost here. Now let's take a look at top 5 fights without any order that you should not miss this weekend. Fabian Edwards is a brother of Leon Edwards that will return in action next week against Conor McGregor teammate Charlie Ward at Bellator 287 in Milan, Italy. After snapping the only skid of his career and in a big way, Fabian Edwards has sights set pretty high. When Edwards bounced back, he did with a first round knockout of former UFC light heavyweight champion, and now he's hoping to score another win against Conor McGregor's teammate to secure his future title shot. After fighting for his country against Russian aggression, Ukrainian Vasily Lomachenko returns to the ring for some unfinished business. The former WBA, WBO and the ring lightweight champion will face off against Jermaine Ortiz. After losing lightweight gold against Teofimo Lopez in 2020, Lomachenko fought his way back to the top. He beat Masayoshi and Richard Comey before fighting for Ukraine. The mission is still the same for Lomachenko, and that is winning the title again. There's a must-see light heavyweight fight in UFC Fight Night that you should never miss, and that is Dustin Jacoby vs Khalil Rountree. The 34-year-old Dustin Jacoby is coming in with 18 wins, 5 losses record. Dustin Jacoby will be fighting for the first time since a win via TKO against Dayun Jung. Meanwhile, Khalil is coming off a TKO win against Carl Robertson on July 16, 2022 at UFC Fight Night, and he holds a record of 11 wins, 5 losses. The main event of that fight night is a 5-rounder war between Kelvin Kattar and the rising contender in the featherweight division and probably the next title contender, Allen Allen. Allen has won 11 fights in a row, most recently a first-round knockout against Dan Hooker in March. Allen is number 8 contender among 145-pounders in the ESPN rankings. The 9th ranked Kelvin Kattar has lost 2 of his last 3 bouts, but all of 3 were 5-rounder wars where Kelvin Kattar proved himself that he has a great chin, and in his all 3 fights he earned fight of the night bonuses as well. He's coming off a split decision loss to Josh Emmett in June, where most fans think he won the fight. Now let's talk about the most weighted boxing match in this month, where many fans want Jake Paul to get knocked out against a UFC fighter. In his last 2 bouts, Jake Paul has won both fights against the former UFC welterweight champion Tyron Woodley, and in his last fight he actually knocked out Tyron Woodley. His fight was booked against Tommy Fury as well, but that went off due to certain reasons. Now he's finally fighting a contender that is equal to his weight and who can actually box. UFC fans have high hopes for Anderson Silva that he can actually beat Jake Paul, who is talking a lot since he became the boxer. The eyes of the combat sports will be turned to Arizona this Saturday as YouTube sensation Jake Paul continues his disruptive tour as one of boxing's biggest pay-per-view attractions. Jake Paul will headline PPV card against former UFC middleweight champion Anderson Silva, whose boxing record is 3 wins and 1 loss in an 8-round professional boxing match scheduled for a catchweight fight of 187 pounds. These were one of the top fights that you should not miss this weekend. Well, if you don't know, now you know. If you like the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stick with the channel for more UFC related videos.